Have you ever met someone who barely reacts to anything? Bad news comes, and they stay perfectly calm. Someone hurts them, and they show absolutely nothing. Even deeply emotional moments seem to pass right through them, leaving no trace on the surface. When people see this, they immediately jump to conclusions. They call them cold, heartless, or emotionally detached. But psychology suggests a much deeper, more important truth. Looking emotionless doesn't necessarily mean feeling nothing. Sometimes, the quietest people are simply processing their emotions differently. Underneath that unbothered, flat expression lies an entire, highly sensitive emotional world that they have learned to keep hidden. Today, we are going to decode the secret mind of the emotionless person and look at the hidden mechanisms of defense that keep their inner world safe. To understand why someone develops this blank mask, we have to look back at where it all began. Many people who seem to feel nothing grew up in environments where showing emotion wasn't encouraged or safe. They may have learned very early on that crying, displaying anger, or showing vulnerability would only create more problems, invite judgment, or make them a target. To protect themselves, they became incredibly good at keeping their feelings private. Over the years, this level of intense emotional control becomes completely automatic. What looks to you like coldness or lack of empathy is actually a deeply ingrained, learned defense mechanism designed to keep them safe from harm. One of the most common mistakes we make is assuming that everyone processes life the same way. But psychology recognizes a fundamental rule. Emotional expression and emotional experience are not the same thing. Some people need to talk, cry, or react outwardly to understand what they are experiencing. But others process everything internally. They need quiet, solitary time to sit with their feelings, dissect them, and figure out what they mean before they can ever talk about them. They might appear completely unmoved on the outside, but internally, they are processing an immense storm of thoughts. Their silence doesn't mean they don't care, it just means their mind is doing the heavy lifting in private. There is also a highly strategic reason why some people refuse to react immediately. Many analytical minds have learned through painful experience that reacting instantly in the heat of the moment almost always makes a difficult situation worse. So, instead of letting their immediate, raw feelings dictate their behavior, they pause. They step back, detach from the immediate chaos, and choose to think. To an outsider, this calculated delay can look cold, detached, or even robotic. But in reality, it is a highly sophisticated form of emotional regulation. They aren't avoiding their emotions, they are choosing to master their feelings first, rather than letting their feelings control them. At its core, showing emotion is a form of exposure. When you show someone your sadness, your fear, or your love, you are revealing exactly what matters to you. You are showing them how to hurt you. For someone who has been deeply hurt, betrayed, or rejected in the past, allowing others to see this vulnerability feels incredibly unsafe. Keeping their emotions hidden under a blank mask gives them a vital sense of control. By maintaining a safe distance, they ensure that no one can get close enough to break that fragile heart again. When they seem unaffected, they aren't empty, they are simply guarding something very sensitive underneath. So, the next time you meet someone who seems to feel nothing, remember, never assume a house is empty just because the windows are dark. There is often an entire beautiful, complex emotional world living behind a very quiet face. If you want to decode the hidden psychology of everyday human behavior, hit subscribe. Let's keep understanding the minds of the people around us. We'll see you in the next video.